Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. Just wanted to talk about anxiety. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So here's what I've been trying to understand. I have been suffering from this anxiety thing for many years, since at least 2005 or 4. What I don't get is, why do I have to suffer this? What do I get out of it? Nothing. Is it fair to me? No. Is it fair to the millions of people around the world who have it? No. Then why do I continue to keep getting them? Why do we suffer? What is the purpose of the human body? But I'm not talking about just benzodiazepines in general, but I want to know is, why are we suffering in the first place to begin with? What does our bodies get out of it? Knowing there is absolutely no perceived, the body perceives a threat that's not there. And I don't understand, why do we suffer this? What do we get out of it? What is our purpose of this anxiety? Why do people have panic attacks? Why do we have it in the first place? My mom has anxiety disorder. It's hereditary. I found out a few months ago that my anxiety is hereditary. What I am trying to figure out is where it's happening in the brain. In the GABA receptors, something's misfiring. Some doctors have told me that anxiety attacks are similar to non-seizure. It's like a mini seizure without the seizure. Without the aurora. Well, sometimes I used to get the aurora when I took certain medications. I don't get that. I don't get those migraines anymore. But what I'm trying to get at is, why are we suffering from this? I mean, I know there's a lot of factors in it. I know this. But what I'm trying to get at is, why are we suffering this disorder? What is causing us to have this issue? And every day I suffer through this issue, and I don't understand, why do we suffer from this disorder? Why can we not suffer from this disorder? Why do we have to have medication to control this? Why do we need medicine in the first place? Why? Think about it. Why are we suffering to begin with? Do we get anything out of it? Anything at all? I have anxiety attacks a lot. Not all the time. But I do have it a few times a month. Why do I get the high heart rate? Why do I get the high pulse rate? Why do I get the high blood pressure? Why is it that when I withdraw from medication, the body seems to perceive it as some sort of threat when it doesn't receive the medication? And why the heck do we have to suffer from withdrawal? I'm trying to figure that out, but I'm not understanding. What is our purpose of having these anxiety attacks? What is the greater body response mechanism for having anxiety attacks for no fucking reason is what I'm trying to get at. Honestly, I am tired of having them. I'm just upset. I'm just tired. The only medication that seems to work with me is Ativan. When I take other benzodiazepines, it doesn't have the same effect on my body and calm me down. What I'm trying to get at is, why is this happening? I'm tired. But why are we suffering from this? What is going on in our body to cause us this kind of stress? It freaking sucks. I have been making anxiety attack videos for many years on this channel. I have been trying to help as many people as possible. people who have these weird disorders get more publicity than I do. I'm trying to reach out to everybody. Like, I want to reach everybody out there. I want to reach millions of people, so that when they're suffering from anxiety, they know that they're not alone. And even though there is a lot of views on some of my videos, I know that there's still millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of people out there in the world who still suffer from these anxiety attacks and they don't know what's going on to them. Your kids some of them are going to have anxiety attacks, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the chemicals in the food. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what it is. But where is the cure? And what is with the very strict laws with benzodiazepines? Yes, I'm taking my medication. Yes, I have my medication. The problem is what I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to comprehend, what I'm trying to get at is, why are we suffering through this? What is the point? What is the reasoning? Why are our bodies so fucked up in that sense? What I don't get is why. Little kids have anxiety attacks. I've seen teenagers having anxiety attacks. I've seen grown men have anxiety attacks. I've seen bikers have anxiety attacks. I have seen so many people having anxiety attacks, and there really is no reason for it. It just happens. Like, I don't understand why. What is our purpose? What is our purpose of these attacks? Why are they coming on? Why does our body do this to us? Why? What? The question needs to be answered. It doesn't need to be just asked. It needs to be answered. In my opinion. Hold on. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is, there's millions of people on this planet. They have depression, they have anxiety, they have schizophrenia, they have bipolar, they have autism, personality disorders. I just don't understand why, as humans, we have all these freaking issues, and other animals do not seem to have this issue. And I'm still trying to figure out why. I ask myself every single night, even when I'm not anxious, why are people suffering? There's no reason for it. Why can't our psychologists and psychiatric doctors, the one who prescribe all these billions of chemicals that we put into our bodies, why can't they find the chemical that can actually cure it? This is not all just mental. There is physical components to this. There is physical issues that can cause it, like thyroid problems. There is other issues that can cause it. It's not just mental. I think anxiety disorder should be considered as a medical disorder more than a mental disorder. You see millions of people having it. You see the high heart rate. You see the pulse rate. You see the blood pressure spikes. That's medical. It may be mental, but it has a medical component to it, which I feel should be treated like seizure disorder. It's kind of, in the middle of a panic attack, when your adrenaline's going through your body so fast, it's, you're kind of shaking, you're twitching, you're like, you can't breathe right. I mean, should anybody have to actually suffer through that? Should anybody actually have to suffer through that? No. I don't think so. Nobody on this whole planet, on this whole fucking planet should have to suffer. Nobody. I don't care how mean you are in this world. I don't care about that. What matters is this needs to be addressed properly. We need to have this addressed. There has to be some sort of fucking cure for it. Non-invasive surgery. Some sort of medication that can actually permanently, get those GABA receptors back to normal position and get that adrenaline stopping from going out so much without side effects. But there has to be a cure for it. Exercise. Exercise, I suppose the only reason exercise does work is because when you're exercising and you are in a positive environment, it releases dopamine and it creates adrenal fatigue in a way, temporary fatigue. So that would actually stop your anxiety attacks a little bit. But it won't stop your disorder. You can't go anxiety free if you've been having these panic attacks and anxiety attacks for many years. It doesn't just go away. Now, for people like me who have been on benzodiazepines for many years, well, just a lot of years, it's going to be a lot harder for us to get rid of our anxiety disorder because we've been on those benzodiazepines for so long. You build up a physical tolerance to them, and your life turns to shit when doctors throw you out the ER room. That was bullshit too, and I actually called the American Medical, I don't remember the name of it. I filed a grievances against 3 hospitals, and they said they should have treated me. I had to show them my CVS prescription history, my doctor's transcript history, prescription history, and once they realized that was the truth, then they filed the paperwork. So we're going to get that situated. People going through heroin withdrawal in this state have better treatment than I did. I have my insurance now. That's not an issue. My issue is people around this planet are treated so badly by their okay, I'll give you an example. Some YouTubers are commenting to say my parents don't believe me. They think it's all in my head. Go through what they're going through. It's like the heart attack without the heart attack. It's the exact same symptom, well, except for the extreme chest pain and passing out. It's very, very similar. All I'm asking is a cure for this disorder, and it needs to be addressed. Because it's sad. We need a cure for this disorder. I don't know how, but we need to find that cure. I don't know how though, but we got to find it. I will keep trying. I will keep trying to find it. May not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, may not happen 10 years from down the road, but I am going to find this cure. And I just want a cure for everybody, not just me. I just want to stop feeling tingling in the hands and shit during panic attacks. I just want people to be happy. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here.